The Tory establishment are once again trying to protect their own interests by sending out the wet globalists like Chris Skidmore and Zach Goldsmith out there to talk about how if we really try to be conservative and avoid net zero targets, then not only is bad for the country, but the Tory party will lose the election. Alright, welcome back to the show. This is fascinating. I want to know, is this about the country? Is this about the planet? Or is it about your electoral ambitions and, just winning elections? You think that's the best way to win elections? This is an article that Zach Goldsmith and Chris Skidmore wrote today, saying that ditching net zero would be electoral suicide. So it's fascinating. They're saying that those conservative leadership candidates who want to bring back conservatism into the Tory party, they need to be stopped, and we need to make sure that we bring back our man, Rishi Sunak of the World Economic Forum, to go with the net zero agenda. This is always supposed to be about this. It's always about global control. It's always about the fact that they know that if they lose their vested interest, they will lose everything that they have. They don't really understand that they are completely out of touch with the rest of society. Now, they've said energy insecurity and the consequent doubling of our energy bills is directly linked to our continued dependence on fossil fuels, a dependence which is also destabilizing the climate. The answer is to accelerate the transition to clean, green energy. Yeah, you read that, right? You just heard that. Do you realize it's the exact opposite of what's happening? Because we are so going ultra into the militant version of clean green energy, that's why the energy bills are going up. That's why the people can't afford to heat up their homes, let alone to actually fill up their cars with their petrol. It's not because we're actually going with dirty energy. It's the exact opposite. They know what they're talking about. They're lying, directly lying to you. And it said the COP26 was the biggest unplanned test of global Britain in the post-Brexit scene and the largest international summit we have ever hosted. I'm really hating that they're trying to claim this phrase that global Britain, because what they mean is globalist Britain. There is a difference between global Britain and globalist Britain. Global Britain could be internationalist. Internationalism is fine. Globalism is not fine. Internationalism means that you are still your basic nationalists. You're protecting the interest of your country first. You put the people of the country first and their interests. And then you can also do free trade. Level playing field free trade, as long as it's fair. Not China dumping their steel when it comes to America or here or wherever. That's different. But the globalists, the elite, they don't really want that. They don't want free market capitalism. They want corporatism. Now, corporatism is not capitalism. It's completely destroyed the whole concept of free markets. Now, they say some candidates in the Tory leadership race are already promising to abandon our climate and environment commitments, and others are maintaining an ominous silence. Yet, if we throw away the UK's international leadership on the environment, we will lose the support of a broad coalition of voters. We will be digging our electoral grave. So it's all about power, isn't it? It's all about protecting your positions. It's not about the environment. It's not about the planet. You don't really care, do you? We know it's never been about the environment. It's always been the front. Now that's why they want their man, Rishi Sunak, who's a member of the WEF, to remain in power and become Prime Minister. Now we're not going to allow that to happen. We will continue to expose the true face and true dark side of these idiots. And we will continue to get your support, hopefully, on this channel. The best thing you can do is to click on the notification bell next to the subscribe button. A lot of people have actually said the notification is still not coming up anyway. Just double check. When you click on the bell, it gives you a couple of options. Click on all, the top one, not personalized. That's the best way, hopefully. Hopefully that will work. But do it and let me know in the comment section if it works for you. I'm Tousi and we are the media.